difficult conditions for the laborers to work.
We feel Xinjiang is one of the very safest province in China.
Xinjiang is a peaceful region now.
The extraordinary steps that are taken to help the environment.
And it's really good to see the truth.
Hello everyone, welcome to InXinjiang, telling you the most truth about Xinjiang from expert eyes. The International Symposium on Employment and Social Security is being held in Urumqi, capital city of northwest China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. Over 210 participants from 44 countries and regions, as well as international organizations, attended the symposium. During their stay in Xinjiang, they have conducted field visits to Urumqi City and Changji Autonomous Prefecture to understand the effectiveness of employment and social security measures in Xinjiang. Now, let's listen to their thoughts and feelings.
It's the first time in Urumqi, but the second time in Xinjiang.
I have been in Xinjiang like 1.5 years already.
This is my third visit to Xinjiang. I first came in 2008.
It's the first time I visited Xinjiang.
It's my third time.
We feel Xinjiang is one of the very safest province in China and one of the, not in only China, in the world.
We saw so many beautiful things and saw amazing countryside, saw a lot of entertainment, but also went and saw a lot of the work that had been done in terms of poverty alleviation in the area.
Well, it's a very go-ahead place. What's I think especially meaningful is the extraordinary steps that are taken to help the environment.
Actually, I don't mean what do they mean by forced labor, because the forced labor is when the laborers are working in very hard and difficult conditions. The companies that I visited, it was a very comfortable condition for the workers, very modern equipment, and so I didn't see any signs of any difficult conditions for the laborers to work, and so we cannot call it forced labor. Yeah.
I have been here working and living here in Urumqi like 1.5 years, and I have never seen or witnessed some forced labor in Xinjiang or in China.
Oh, I never thought that. I knew that that wasn't true. So through my trip last year and the 2 trips this year, I've been able to actually see firsthand. So rather than just saying, I know it's not true.
We met the museum of anti-terrorism, and the pictures and the movies that we were about the previous terrorist activities in Xinjiang and in Urumqi, they were really shocking.
I think Chinese government and Xinjiang government is doing a very good job in terms of fighting against terrorism. As I said, we living as a foreigners here with my family, with my kids, we feel ourselves very safe.
Well, in general terms, I have read region, the government has made a lot of efforts, and so they have made a lot of achievements. So Xinjiang is a peaceful region now, and so that is an evidence of progress having been made.
Unfortunately, the human rights issue has become an instrument in the hands of some Western countries to put pressure on other countries which are not complying with their own policies. And I believe that they are not very satisfied with the level of development in China, and they are putting different barriers in front of China's development. And the Chinese government has very wisely and intelligently focused the development in different regions of China. And in Xinjiang, everybody who arrives at the city will have a different picture from what he has heard from the media, or if you come in person, you see how developed the city is and how the level of employment. And of course, providing job for the people is the best way to provide social security to them.
And we're learning about some of the factories that some of the sanctions by the United States have spread lies about what happens in China. And it's really good to see the truth. And it gives me an opportunity to do that, and amazing kind of production processes.
I think it's disgusting to impose sanctions. Unfortunately, for us in the old world, the improvements in technology and so on in China has made China the most competitive, and this is of course causing problems for our multi-billionaires. They don't know where to invest their money because they can't make money. China's too efficient for them. They don't like it. They like babies throwing their toys out of the prams. All right, well, I'm not going to buy anything from sanctions. It's a very childish and stupid way of doing. They should just improve things in their own country.
Right, my own experience is that sanctions never work, or they have very limited impact. So that's my conclusion of what I have seen over decades. So it is only through dialogue and engagement that is the better way of addressing any questions or any issues.